Hey folks, Ben from Snowies today with a brand that's pretty new to us called the Quest Camp Table 4.
Hit it.
This is a folding camp table. It's got multiple height adjustments. It's easy to set up and pack away, and it's got convenient storage underneath. Before we dive in, we've got loads more content like this on our channel, so make sure you like and subscribe below. Now let's jump into the product. So when you get your Camp Table 4, it comes folded up like this, or this what it's like when it's packed up. Measures about 62 centimeters square, thereabouts, give or take a bit, because you've got these brackets on the end here, and about 8 centimeters in depth, and weighs just under 9 kilos. Setup is nice and easy. If you lay it out or stand it so the handle is sitting upright, you've got this handy carry handle here that's attached to the table. So firstly, a firm pole just to separate it. You've got these plastic clips in here that sit in. They're nice durable clips, so that holds it closed when it's in storage. And lay this flat like this. Now there's actually little latches here that are gravity operated, so when this is turned up the other way, these latches fall down and that actually locks it and stops it from folding. So from here we can fold these legs out, push these up. There's small blue buttons in here that will lock into place once it reaches the lock point. All of the points at which this table can be adjusted are sort of highlighted by these little blue spots here. So we fold this up, we can see we've got more blue tabs in here, one on the other side here as well. So that's the legs locked into place there. Now to adjust the height, it's actually easy to do it when the table's upright. So from this point, turn it over and come to the end. So have a look now, these little latches underneath here have hung down, so the table actually locks into place. It bends a little bit, but it doesn't open, or doesn't fold all the way, sorry. So automatically locking latches there. Now the height is adjusted at each end here via this button here. So to adjust the height, when you push this in, it releases a latch on each side here, which allows you to pull the bottom section out. So if I pull that out and push that in now and then just lift the table, you'll see that's just locked into place there at the first setting. If I do it again, locks into place at the second setting, and so on. So you've got 4 height adjustments. The first one at 56. The second one goes to about 62 centimeters. Third height is 74 centimeters or thereabouts. The next height is to 88 centimeters. And I've actually discovered there's another height again from here that goes up to 92 centimeters. So this mechanism here is a little bit sticky from new, but it loosens up over time. It's just to do with the paint on the legs there. Now I'd recommend not going to this full height on one end all at once, because what happens is if you've got your foot on the bottom here, this tends to want to twist inside and it becomes hard to pull. So go part way up on one side, part way up on the other side, or all the way up on the other side, and then go back to the first side. So a little bit of back and forward. It goes up nice and easy, and it gets easier as you go. Now the table measures about 122 centimeters by 61 centimeters. This top's about 4 centimeters thick, but it's recessed up underneath. It's a blow mold polyethylene and powder coated steel throughout with nylon and plastic components. Underneath here is a synthetic tray or shelf, if you like. It's got mesh sides and just a durable synthetic base on it, just attached by Velcro around the sides here and the top, so you can remove it if you like, but that's just really handy storage for plates, food, whatever you like while you're camping, and that stays on while it's packed up. Now on one end of the table here, we've got a few other storage options as well, all of which stays on the table when it's packed up. That's this little pouch here. Now you got a little bottle opener attached to the zipper pull here, so you've got just mesh storage at the top there, and then you've got 4 mesh pockets just to put utensils, spices, whatever you like, just a bit of storage in camp. Now you can remove this if you like. There's just plastic metal clips that go over the top of the leg here, and then Velcro at the base here, so that can be taken off if you don't want to use it, or even if you want to mount it somewhere else or hang it somewhere else in your campsite. Now, in terms of stability, they say it's got 155 kilo weight rating. Those weight ratings are always a little bit vague because you're never really going to put 155 kilos on here, but it does wobble lengthways like this. Obviously this is at full height at the moment, so these legs are at full height, and it's got these braces in here. So good for food preparation. Doesn't wobble much across this way, but does have a bit of wobble that way. That wobble is going to decrease as it goes down, so if you're using it as a dining table, it's not quite as wobbly, but at full height it does move a little bit. But like I said, I reckon it's the best, or one of the best food preparation tables, particularly for tall people like myself who don't have to bend over as far. It's pretty much all the features. I'm going to show you how to pack it up now. Now, the hardest part of pack up is just lowering the legs down, and I recommend you do it like this. So if you come to the end and push the button in, and you want to lift and then push it down past the notch a little bit. And once it's gone past and that button's in, then just push on top here until it locks in place, and keep doing that all the way down until it's locked in. Now, bearing in mind, as you go down, if this hasn't moved, these legs might start to twist, so it's going to get harder, so you just need to cater for that. So I'm going to be able to go all the way here. That's packed all the way down. Same on the other ends. And then we flip the table over. So once you've got it laid upside down, come around to the end. Now you need to be at the end because you've got to push both of these buttons in and push down on this at the same time. So blue button here on each side. Then just use your body to just release that and they fold down flat nice and easily. Do that on both ends and then you can fold it in half. Now because we've got this lying upside down, these little sort of gravity locks here have unlocked for us. So it says push on there. If for whatever reason that's caught out like that, you just need to push it down, but these have fallen down for us already. All that's left to do now is to fold it in half. These plastic latches will secure it together. Once we've folded it there, give it a bit of a push, locks into place. Everything inside folds up neatly. You'd have to keep those pockets empty, but that is the Quest Camp Table 4 all packed away, ready to go back in the vehicle. This is a pretty versatile table. You can use it as a dining table, side table, but I reckon it's a really good food preparation table because you've got that big pocket underneath and there's pockets on the end for all your utensils or spices, whatever you use for camp cooking. You can check these out online at snowies.com.au where you find them at our lowest prices every day.